But first up, we'll be getting a performance from Philippe Bronchtein. In Philippe is a producer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist based in Nashville, Tennessee. He is also a good friend. Hear him. He's recorded several full-length solo albums under the moniker Hip Hatchet, and has spent years touring in support of indie rock folk singer Esme Patterson, the gospel-infused Americana duo The War and Treaty, and indie rockers The Head and the Heart. He expects to release a full-length solo album in 2021, and you can check him out on Instagram at philbronch.com or .com. What am I talking about? Just go to Instagram, Phil Bronx. Phil, so great to have you on here. Are you coming in from backstage? Let's see. Hey there.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Great. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And I'll mention that Phil's also been a key part of just getting this whole project off the ground, helping us out, reaching out to musicians and doing some of the music tech stuff. So we really appreciate that. But now we'll turn it over to you to give us some sweet tunes.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I skipped out of town in Nashville, and I'm hiding out at my mom's place in Vermont for a little bit. So we're gonna sing some songs about home and lots of songs about Oregon, and Tennessee, and all the places I've lived, and um, got big election coming up in the Tennessee Senate. So give some money to Marquita Bradshaw if you can. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right to it. There we go. There's the sound. New Mexican desert in the middle of June. I'm drinking champagne, just me and the moon. Got my back against the windshield and my legs along the hood. I'm fighting in the stars, yeah, me and the moon. Telling old stories, sharing laughs and singing tunes. Trading the guitar, just me and the moon. Yeah, I'm a 10-day drive from the comfort of my room. Depending on the glow of me, yeah, me and the moon. And the switchbacks down the banks of the Rio Grande, like a hairline fracture in the bones of land. The clouds unfolded and the rain came down. If I could make it to Texas, it may just work out. Now I'm eastbound on 10, the sky rolling by. Whiskey River turned up, man, this is the life. And I'm drinking for free in a new town each night. My sleeves both rolled up, man, this is the life. And the gasoline's cheaper, but I'm barely alive. After 10,000 miles, man, this is the life. But the trees here ain't green, and the truck's not a home. I keep telling myself, this is the life. Yeah, life that I chose. And the switchbacks down the banks of the Rio come onto the land. The clouds unfolded and the rain came down. If I could make it to Texas, it may just work out. Amarillo by morning to see Maggie and Cole, and then on to Austin, San Antonio. Having left in the first place might make me a fool, but the desert's for dreamers, for me. Yeah, for me, yeah. All right. That's a song called Me and the Moon from an album by the same title. I want to thank David and Karen and everybody for having me on. This is a lot of fun, and every little bit counts trying to get some money for these candidates. So if you have some money, go ahead and donate. Marquita Bradshaw, she's a really remarkable woman. She's basing a lot of her platform on environmental justice and the cross-section between environmental justice and social justice, which is super important, and it's really nice to have that kind of progressive leadership coming out of such a conservative state like Tennessee. So if we can get her in the Senate, it'll be a great opportunity for some big changes. I'll sing a song about my adopted home of Portland, Oregon. There's a song called Oregon Air, and we'll send some love and healing vibes their way. They're dealing with the fires right now. Bounced off the water like a ball against the ground, and the cold air from the wintertime cooling me down from the inside out. The Broadway bridge was lifted when the skyline closed her eyes. City's seen some changes, yeah, but then again, so have I. Yeah, I went back to where I'm from, and it simply just moved on. It doesn't need me, let's call it by its name. Yeah, that thing that we call home, it isn't constant, it evolves into a daydream the more I age. I remember Valley Road in the August of '04, summer bicycles on an empty road. When the Oregon Air doesn't take me there, but it's the closest thing that I know. Yeah, oh I know. An old friend called me up, yeah, like I guess they used to do. It'd been a year or so, oh, yeah, maybe more like 2. We used to be like brothers, oh, raising hell and drinking beers and taking mediocre drugs. And we would watch the trees try to disappear, flooded with the sadness, oh, that you only find in airports. I walked around in my hometown with a suitcase dragging against the ground, but the highway hums a song, oh, I hear it in a major key. And these days packing a bag is like coming home, and what the hell is wrong with me?
simply just moved on. It doesn't need me, let's call it by its name. That thing that we call home, it isn't constant, it evolves into a daydream the more I age. And I remember Valley Road in the August of '04, summer bicycles on an empty road. When the organ doesn't take me there, but it's the closest thing that I know. Yeah, oh I know.
All right. A little song about Portland. Hope everybody out there is staying safe and staying inside, and hopefully you have some air filters or some of those Dyson air purifiers or something like that. Gonna do a song called No More Storm, which is a little tune about getting on the other side of a difficult time, and hopefully everything that's going on right now does have an end in sight.
This must be how Noah felt when the wind died down and the waves sat still. Looking around, what do I do now? With no more storm to weather, I got accustomed to rougher seas. Learn to take it slow and bend my knees. Now the ground's not moving beneath my feet. Yeah, I think I've forgotten how to breathe. On the other side of a broken sky, the sun rays falling like hail. Oh, is it over now? Does time allow? With no more storm to weather, we used to pine for the summer sun in the winter months in Oregon. And come July and maybe June, we would sing away the rain-soaked blues, sing away the darkness, sing away the gray, and clapping along, counting the days. Always felt steady, always knew what to do, with a horizon to look forward to.
It's a song that I wrote a few years ago and will be on a record hopefully sometime next year. Let's see what else we got. This is a song called Wildfire Waiting, which I wrote probably last Christmas, and or maybe 2 Christmases ago, and definitely couldn't have foreseen all the wildfire stuff that's happening now, but it feels particularly topical.
Like a yellow brush from a long dry summer, ready to light up and give the sky its color. I'm waiting in the wings like a dancer on a stage, ready to waltz out and ready to rage. Oh, I'm a wildfire waiting, patient as an evergreen, covered in kerosene, a wildfire waiting. And I haven't seen the rain in 1,000 days. Oh, I'm a wildfire waiting for a spark. Don't count on the wind to get you where you're going, and don't bet against the sun when your cards are showing. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Try not to stoke the embers when you're slowing down. Oh, I'm a wildfire waiting, patient as an evergreen, covered in kerosene, a wildfire waiting. And I haven't seen the rain in 1,000 days. I'm a wildfire waiting for a spark.
Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us. I'm up in Vermont right now. I decided to skip town and get out of Tennessee for a little while. I've been quarantining and hiding from COVID down there, and did the long haul drive up to Vermont, where it's a lot cooler and a lot nicer. So, coming live to you from my mom's apartment. She's watching over on the other side of the room. Yeah, let's do a little traveling song. Let me just change this real quick. Let's see. is an old song from a record off record called Me and the Moon. A song called Ginger Tea and Wine.
Between, oh, thankful and naive, and a thinner one between the man I am and the man I want to be. Yeah, I was staring at the sun hung above those flooded fields on a westbound train to a coastal town, praying for a breeze. Yeah, I saw there like a stake, oh, to float beneath my nose and wave my hair upon the wind and breeze. Sweet thoughts of home, but these postcards can't compete. Another man who's there in the mornings and the night to break your autumn hair. But in a motel room in Cornwall, just trying to clear my mind, I was getting warm from the inside out on ginger tea and wine. It was something like a Wednesday, but then again, who knows? I got a heart for heading homeward, and I'm traveling alone. Yeah, I'm traveling alone. Unfamiliar house adjacent to the barroom, yeah, that I played last night, and there's some anxious man stuttering words I cannot hear while I'm thinking about a girl that I left behind last year. And when I woke up in the Midlands on that mattress on the floor, haze about my whereabouts and the night before, yeah, the same thought seems to surface time and time again. Oh, watching you get dressed for work, my hands against your skin. But in a motel room in Cornwall, just trying to clear my mind, I was getting warm from the inside out on ginger tea and wine. It was something like a Wednesday, but then again, who knows? Got a heart for heading homeward, and I'm traveling alone. Oh yeah, I'm traveling alone.
Traveling song there. It's getting close to time. I got maybe two more for you. Hope that you guys can check out some of the candidates that we're supporting on this concert series and kick them some money if you can. You know, these upcoming Senate races are really important. If they manage to take back the Senate and the White House, then we can get things on the right path and get the soul of the country back. So give what you can. You know, there's a lot of causes to give money to right now. Let's do... Here's a sad little love song.
understand when you told me where you'd been. Finally holding hands, staring at the water. I wouldn't have let go, but I didn't understand that these seconds disappear like the ocean takes the sand. And where do all of the little moments go? The ones we only share, nobody else knows. The morning cups of coffee, eyes locked across the table, the corner of your mouth, just pulling back and playful. We're driving towards Seattle in the rain. Well, the way you tongue-tied up when you would try to say my name, listening to your dog snoring away. Did any of it ever really happen that way? Or are memories the shadows of better days? When you'd rise before the sun, half awake I'd tell you that you were the one I loved. But how you drift asleep or just burrowed in my shoulder, yeah, I'm still none the wiser, and I keep on getting older, and these seconds disappear like the dawn turns into morning. Where do all of the little moments go? The ones we only share, and nobody else knows. The morning cups of coffee, eyes locked across the table, the corner of your mouth, or just pulling back and playful. Driving towards Tacoma in the rain. Well, the way you tongue-tied up, try to say my name, listening to your dog just snore the day away. Did any of it ever really happen that way? Or are memories the shadows of better days? That song is called Beneath the Bridge. You can find it on a little EP called Oregon Air EP, and this is another song off that. It's called Learning How to Say Goodbye. I'll leave you guys with this last one. Yeah, thanks for having me, and give some money to political candidates you believe in. Got 1,000 pair of wings, but I still can't fly. I'm a wandering ghost whose spirit won't die when the fence posts are below the rising tide. Oh, when that river's rushing by, and I was picking the guitar while you fell asleep, shaking the air ever so quietly, hiding from the summer and rattle in your engine, I'm the thorn in your side. That water line is rising and so am I. Yeah, I'm learning how to say goodbye. Without a bird or a poem without words. I was raised to be soft in this hardened world. Now the river's on the rise and I can feel it in my eyes. Yeah, the stars are looking blurry tonight. When the moon is low and the river's high, I'm the rattle in your engine, I'm the thorn in your side. And that water line is rising and so am I. Yeah, I'm learning how to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm learning how to say goodbye. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. And give some money to Marquita Bradshaw if you can. Hopefully we can get her in office. Hi, Karen.
Thanks, Phil.
Hey, thank you so much, Phil. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for having me. And I'm just going to leave this chat now and let you guys talk about the important stuff.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Thank you, everyone. If you enjoyed that, please check him out on Instagram at Phil Bronch. That's at PHILBRONCH, Phil Bronch. Thanks so much for that wonderful performance. I was just like in a meditative state, listening to his voice and his guitar and those lyrics, beautifully done. So thank you. And now that you've all enjoyed that great performance, let's take a moment to hit up the Act Blue page. So our Act Blue is sending money directly to Marquita Bradshaw and the Kelly Senate campaigns, split straight down the middle. So please go to actblue.com/donate/radio1103. It's going to be put in the chat. It's being put on Facebook. So again, that's actblue.com/donate/radio1103. We're putting the link in the chat right now. So thank you so much for all the help that you're all doing today.